Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into another episode of the Joy of Improv podcast with me, Joel Camargo. This week we have an incredible episode with an incredible guest, Malik Whitfield. Malik is a staple of the Atlanta improv and comedy community. He has so many great perspectives to offer in this episode. We talk about moving to Atlanta to pursue his stand-up comedy journey, but falling in love with improv along the way. We talk about the process of joining and creating teams, as well as all the amazing teams that Malik is a part of. We talk about the differences between receiving feedback as an athlete versus as an improviser. We talk about how improv relates to writing sketch comedy and so much more. Now here's my conversation with Malik Whitfield. Hey everybody, welcome to the Joy of Improv podcast. On my couch today is Malik Whitfield.
Yo.
Yeah.
Was that too early?
No, that was perfect. Right. You say you come in whenever you want to come in.
Cool.
You just talk. Go ahead, say hi again.
Yo.
There you go. Got another one in there. Malik's here and we're ready to talk about improv and hear about Malik's journey to improv. Malik is someone who I feel like, did we start around the same time? Improv in general?
Probably. Yeah.
It was a little after pandemic, like 2021-ish or late 2020?
For sure 2022, I started.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly when.
Yeah, I took my level 1 in early 2021. It was like January or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But started, yeah. Wait, was it that? Yeah, if I remember correctly. Oh, wait, no, that was pretty deep in the pandemic, actually, 2020. Maybe it was late 2021 then. Gotcha. Yeah, when I started at Roll Call.
Yep.
When things started slowly opening up. Mm-hmm. Because I remember being very eager. I remember, pandemic was rough, and I remember being very eager. I was one of those people that were like jumping, scratching to get outside.
Please.
Even everyone was like, it's still out there. Mm-hmm. It's real. I'm like, I know, but I'm lonely.
I'll put a mask on.
I want to. Yeah, put a mask on,
vaccinated.
please. I want to do something.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So around that time, so that makes sense. Maybe it was around the same time, because your class with Madeline was
her first. That I believe. Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. Disciples of Madeline.
Yes, because I had disciples a part of the Church of Madeline.
Yep.
She's gonna hate that.
Yeah. Whoops.
She's gonna hate that.
It's fun for us though. Everyone else will like it.
Yeah. So it was around the same time, and I loved over the last few years watching you grow as a performer, your confidence on stage. Ooh. Holy crap.
Really
incredible. If you haven't listened to the Madeline's episode where we talk about you actually very positively,
thanks.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, wholeheartedly.
Likewise, dude.
So tell us, we want to know how you found improv.
Yeah. So I moved to Atlanta to do more stand-up. I took a class at the Punchline for in 2021, January 2021, and I was doing it. I've still never done stand-up like regularly, but I was doing it bi-weekly or whatever the heck. Hell.
You could curse. I guess either of those don't matter. Yeah, you can say hell or heck.
And I was doing that, and people were like, "You should do improv because it make you like." Helps your stage presence, more confidence on stage, and just like it'll get you better at comedy. I was like, sweet. And I think maybe Malik told me about Madeline's classes, or maybe someone else did, but I found her and took her classes in January 2022. And I immediately was like, all right, this is fun as hell. I think I saw in college, I did football and track and stuff, but like there was like, I think they did improv. I went to like one, it was like called Cabaret, and I think they did improv during the show. I forget exactly what but I was like, this is fun. They're having a good ass time.
In college this was?
In college, yeah. I only saw it once, but I was in the sports, so I didn't have time for much else. What was the question?
No, this is just your journey.
Okay,
yeah, this is just your... Yeah. This is meant to be a long answer. Okay. This is meant to... Right, I was like,
wait, where do we go? So the journey... Yeah, I started that, and like... I've always been, I did the sports and everything, so like the collaboration of improv made me fall in love with it. Whereas stand-up, I like the classes because in class we'd write together and or teammates or classmates outside of class write together and stuff, and that was really fun. But then when I started to try to do more stand-up, I was writing by myself, and I was like, this is kind of hard. It's kind of lonely and everything. And I realized this with improv, all I had to do was go to class and go to a jam. whatever.
No
And
preparation needed.
No preparation needed. Exactly. I mean, you should go to classes to get better at it.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
So that 100%. People invite you to play with them in teams and stuff like that. So that
people like you.
So people like you on stage. People might like you off stage if you're not.
That's
exactly. And like I had been going, I wasn't super frequent at mics and stuff, but like one of the differences with improv for me, like immediately, I was like, I went to like maybe like 2 or 3 jams, and then Martine invited me to his birthday party. I was like, oh hell yeah! And I was like, wait, I haven't been invited to a party with like stand-ups or I don't know.
Okay, so that stood out to you.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit, this is immediately. I mean, like Malik hit me up, like Sam, Tom. Like, I did have friends. And so I don't want to brag on the whole community. But
I hear you. Yeah,
maybe I wasn't cool enough or funny enough, but I was immediately like, all right, I'm more accepted here. I just felt better overall going to a jam than a mic because of the collaboration and fucking up on stage with people, making people laugh together or like bombing together. So I loved all that and like
team sport,
exactly. Team sport. Now, was there times early on where I like left the jam and drove home in silence? Like a open mic, like I was like, that wasn't my best work. Like, dude, I feel, damn, that sucked. But like, yeah, so that's been my journey with improv. A long ass answer. Got into it to get better at stand up. Realized I liked improv more. I'm also just kind of lazy,
Just kind of lazy.
Kind of lazy because, like we said with improv, like you go to class and you show up and you make it up. Stand up is like, all right, I go to class and I go to a mic. Now I got to work on it more. I got to listen to the feedback. I gotta listen to the recording of the set or the show and everything, and like I'm not good at that yet. I haven't made it a habit. So
we're out of college. So did you do anything creative in college or high school? So no theater, no nothing.
Theater, no nothing. Dude, you remember in conservatory when like I think it was a musical theater. Someone asked, one of the instructors was like, who's got a theater background? Literally all 15 of y'all, and it's just me. And I was like, yep.
Okay, actually, this is fantastic because so far you're the first guest that hasn't. I feel like that hasn't done it in like middle school or high school.
Nothing.
Which is, I think, such a beautiful new perspective because I did music. I did a half-hearted musical theater in high school. Nice. And what I mean by that is like I was also an athlete.
Hell yeah.
So I couldn't fully commit to theater.
Gotcha.
So I also had found it again in adulthood. So I'm also just now finding this spark and this fire of creativity in adulthood, of silliness and improv, which also is a beautiful, that's a beautiful story too.
Yeah. I mean, with all the friends, like we're all in our 30s or whatever, at some point in that, and like a lot of homies are like, yeah, I'm just doing the things I liked as a kid now. I have more money and time and energy or whatever. And like I'm just getting back into the things that I liked or I had a curiosity in. Yeah. And so comedy was something I had a curiosity in for a long time. Like I think Chappelle's show, the Wayne Brady episode, was the first time I remember like laughing hard at something. Like, you know what I mean? Like a belly laugh in my room, like and like a Comedy Central. And, I wasn't allowed to watch this, but, it snuck that in. But, like, from then on, I was like, all right, comedy is mad cool. Like, I enjoy watching this and, like, watching Chappelle, like, stand-up and stuff like that. And Richard Pryor. And, like, when college ended, I was like, I need something else to do. Yeah. And I knew I wanted to try stand-up for a minute. And I just didn't have the courage to do it. I went to like one open mic in the Boise area, saw a bunch of people bomb, and I was like, I can at least do that. But I didn't write the jokes. I didn't show up. And then, so I had to take the class 2021.
And this was Boise, Idaho.
Boise, that area. Yeah. I'd never really, I guess I never actually lived in Boise. Like I lived in like Caldwell and then Meridian, but like it's like the metro Atlanta. But yeah.
Okay. Cool. Idaho. Yeah. So what about, so no theater specifically growing up, but was there anything else creative growing up?
I did band in middle school, alto sax, and then had a guitar for a little bit, but that's off and on. So, but yeah, my dad is musician or drummer, musician, and so
so you had some creative outlet.
Some creative outlet, yeah. Okay. And my parents really, I got lucky because they pretty much encouraged anything I wanted to do. Like for a while it was soccer, and then it was like saxophone. And then I was like, all right, I want to do sports. And they're like, all right, go ahead. You know?
Yeah.
So
absolutely. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah.
So you found comedy. So out of college, you're like, okay, I want to do comedy stuff. You went stand up first.
Yeah.
And then someone recommended do improv to feel more confident on stage. Yep. You did. And so after Madeline's class, you took improv. So then what helped you stay in the scene? And like, what's their journey from there? Your journey of growing through improv?
Yeah. What helped me stay in the scene? That's a good question. The people. You know, it was always a good hang. Yep. And
hey, well done, Atlanta. Well done. Great job.
ATL. Dude, what happened? I think someone told me that a scout had been like at like an office hours or like something at Dad's garage back in the day, and like someone got like signed because of it. Like it was some kind of talent. I think it was Fong,
like an agent or
like,
something.
Yeah. So can I say their name?
Yeah, sure.
All right, you might bleep it out, but
no, we can say each other's names.
I think it was Fong or something. I can't quite remember, but they were like, oh, they were at a jam at Dad's or whatever the heck, and then
and Fong is another comedian
hilarious.
in the scene.
Yes.
Improviser or stand-up comedian. Also like playwright now, writing musicals.
Oh god, yeah,
doing a bunch of stuff.
One-man show. Yeah. And then I learned that like most of the SNL cast had been improvisers, along with it's like some stand-up and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, okay. If I want to like try, I mean, SNL's not the goal, but I was like, I just realized it was a skill to have if you want to be a solid comedian that can like also like get on TV or like act and stuff like that, like Will Ferrell, improviser and all that stuff. So
just having that tool, on your tool belt,
and I think I just realized I was good at it, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Yeah. Ooh, let's talk about. I want to hear about that. When did you realize you were good at it?
Damn, that's a good question.
Because you already shared you had nights driving home in silence sometimes, right? So there must have been a moment or time frame, a window where you were like, "Oh, I am getting good at this. I'm good at this."
Madeline told me.
Yeah,
I guess.
Sure.
Maybe I shouldn't say that. Well, like,
I think verbal like affirmation from a teacher or mentor, I think is a solid frame of reference. Yeah, I think that's valid.
And like playing around in class too, I was like, oh, I'm having a lot of fun with this. So I feel like, you get laughter. Yeah. So I was like, all right, I'm doing stuff. People are laughing. That must be good.
And when you're having fun in the scene, you just said when you were having fun doing it.
Yes.
And I feel like that's a turning point too, because sometimes when you're starting out, it's so stressful.
Yeah.
You're constantly in your head. For a lot of people, you're just kind of like processing, like barely listening. Stage lights are on, the audience is there at a jam or whatever.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And at some point, you get over that hump and you can start to have fun.
Exactly.
And
start
actually
to be more present. You're like, oh, people are enjoying this. So yeah, I should keep doing it. And like a couple other people said something, and like I think I'd like gone to a couple jams, and like people invited me to guest in their like independent shows and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, that must be a sign of something, right?
Yeah.
Like, so, and I kept doing it. I did her continuous class, and then hopped in at Dad's garage. Yeah, Avery was cool too. I think I was at a jam, and like Avery was like, yo, Dad's has like, what's it called? Scholarships for like minorities. So you should apply. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, things like that. Like Brett, like, people, friends now, but that point I was like, I look up to these people. I still do, obviously. Yeah. But I was like, oh fuck, that's cool. Like I don't know, self-validation is great, but also it's nice to have other people say.
Yeah, and it sounded like other people were giving you kind words of encouragement and telling you like, hey, keep going.
Keep going, exactly.
Yeah, keep doing it.
So
that's awesome.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to friends, mentors.
Yep.
Uplifting the community.
Yeah.
Those words of encouragement are so important. Important.
Yeah.
To keep going, because the growth pains can be tough.
Unreal. Yeah.
It can be
bombing.
tough. Yeah.
The being bad at something new.
Yeah, the being bad at something new. Exactly. Yeah. The happens for anything. Anything.
Or not even being bad, or just being mid. Like, because the things you're good at now, you've probably done them for so long that you don't remember not being good at them. But it's like, oh, it's a new thing and I'm not the best right now, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
But like seeing like shows at Dad's garage, seeing 6 Kids, Madeline's group, and like Road Trip in its early days and stuff like that, 2 Bears, and like sorry for any other cool shows that I didn't mention, but like
So
I was
many,
like,
there's so many.
whoa, this is cool.
Yeah.
Like this is all made up right now.
Yeah, the inspiration from the other teams,
Exactly.
and the shows in the community.
And I saw, what was it? Invasion Christmas Carol, I think was the first. I saw that for the first time, and I think Madeline was in it, and she told like the class, like, "Hey, man, let's come check it out." And I was like, you know what? That was my first time, I think, seeing a live. What'd you call it? A play?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a play.
At least as an adult, my mind, I was bewildered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was like, I want to do that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So those are some of the motivations for sure.
Yeah, and that's a unique one because it is a play. It's in half improv, half scripted,
exactly.
Which is such a unique blend.
Yep.
Of the art forms, of theater art forms.
Pretty mad I forgot the word play just now.
Yeah.
The brain's on E, dog.
Oh man. Yeah, after a work day? Yeah. I had to just for the listeners, I had to squeeze Malik in after a full work day. Malik worked.
You worked too.
Yeah, I did. I taught kids camps today.
Hell yeah.
From 8:15 to 3. And Malik did his day job. He's coding. He's hardcore coding stuff.
It's all AI now.
Oh, don't say that.
It's my bad. It is all.
Well, you know what? While we're on it, adjacent to improv, even with the rise of AI stuff, I feel like people are going to be yearning for some physical entertainment, for improv, stuff, for theater, for plays, some tangible stuff. And there's been a resurgence of improv with Dropout and like
Ben Schwartz.
A touring improv shows selling out stadiums,
thousands of seats
around the world. Ben Schwartz going to other countries too. Like,
the coolest
are you kidding me?
The coolest shit. Yeah.
So there's like a resurgence of improv and comedy and like just creativity in comedy. Like we need it now more than ever. Yeah. Like it's, we need to keep spreading joy and laughter.
I'm for it. Like, I don't know the lore of improv that much. I'm still pretty new and I haven't read that much about it, but like, I don't know. It seems like it's huge or like at its high point in consumption. Maybe not at the peak, but I'm saying it seems like it's on the up and up.
I guess I don't know what the peak, because even in what might be called the golden years in Chicago, New York, LA, there's so many new ways to consume it now, digitally, right? The Dropout, like if we're watching now improv on a streaming network on our phones and tablets and screens, that probably means there's more people consuming improv.
People are willing to invest in it to produce a show. That means it's probably returning some value. So I think that's cool as hell. It gets memed a lot, but it's okay.
What gets memed a lot?
Improv,
Oh yeah, like when it gets shit on, shit on. But honestly, sometimes they're so good and they're accurate.
You're like, yeah, I get it.
Oh my god!
But that's amateur or that's just indie art form. Like if you go to an open mic that's music, you're gonna see some ass. You go to an open mic and stand up, you're gonna see some ass. You go to a jam, it's made up though.
Every art form has their like little tropes.
There's little tropes that you can rag on.
That you can rag on.
Yep.
So okay, you have the realization that okay, I'm good at this. You're getting pulled into other people's shows. How do you continue growing and learning? Like what's your path?
Ooh, like what's next? Or how, Blackground's been great. Finding new what is my path? Damn, you got.
Well, tell the people what Blackground is.
Oh, the all black all African American. Sorry. Shout out Maggot. All African American. Oh, and Sam.
Sure.
I guess. At Dad's Garage. I guess new goals. It was like, all right, conservatory was a great goal, and like when it came back in 2023 was like the next year. That was the year after I started doing improv. So I was like, oh, okay, that's something tangible that I can go and that can kind of affirm me as being good, or like it's just goal to have. Like if you're working out a lot, your bench press is 225 pounds. Like I want to get to 235. That was conservatory for me.
That was 235.
That was 235. Thank you. Yeah. I was like, all right, I want to try to make Blackground now, and then maybe further down the road, I'd be the ensemble at that or something like, or like, oh, I'm not saying I want to move, but if I were to move, like, oh, can I get on UCB, or can I, if I move to Chicago, can I IO in Second City? So like stuff like that. And I don't know if that's the best answer, but
well, what it sounds like to me, what I'm processing is like having set goals, having like both short-term goals and maybe some long-term
like
a mix of both. Yeah.
Because like the goals I had early on were like, do more characters, be more present, be more tangible, or listen more, stuff like that. But that's not as tangible if you don't have like a coach that's watching you all the time.
Yeah, for someone to tell you, be like, hey, you were way more present.
You were way more present. That's it.
Yeah, especially when we're all our own worst critic.
Exactly. Which I think is good. Yeah. I think it's good that you're your own worst,
but we got to control that voice sometimes too. That voice can be mean in our heads sometimes too.
Yeah. But
yeah, so setting the short-term and long-term
setting
goals.
Short-term and long-term goals. And I know that like, when SNL came here a couple years ago for
the character stuff, the character showcase,
solo sketch stuff, like, I mean, that was unreal because I had moved from Idaho, and so, in 2021 and I was like, I want to try to do comedy, see if I can make it in comedy. My goal, like making it in comedy, has like changed for me for sure now. Like most of the stuff I'm doing because I want to, I guess. Like I like doing it, so I'm just gonna keep doing it.
The stuff the creativity stuff,
the creative stuff, or even like the other hobbies, like I don't know, I don't do it as much anymore, but like MMA or stuff like that.
Oh,
like guitars, like I'm doing it because I like doing it. Of course, I think everyone would love to be big for it, whatever thing they're doing, but it's like I like doing it, and my day job pays me enough, and I get enough time off to pursue it. So what was I saying? Oh, but SNL coming here, I was like, holy shit, it's this close, really. And the folks who got sent up there to audition more, and like the stand-ups here, like shout out Mando, like Daniel Delano, like Tamar, and all these doing big things. And so that's also a motivator to keep going. And like your peer success, people who maybe are outside of your immediate circle of success, and like, all right, that's cool. Might as well keep keep grinding, because why not? Like, some shit might pop off or it might not, and either way, I'm enjoying doing it, and I'm making like pretty good connections, and like it's oftentimes for me more fun than sitting at home. So I don't know if that's the deepest reasoning for it all.
I mean, I love the thought of like, hey, you keep going because you can either make it or you just like be happy or just chill and not make it and still like be having fun.
Exactly.
Sounds like a simplification of that.
It's like I don't know if you've heard the quote. It's like, you can quit or you can keep going. Both hurt. I kind of want to flip that on its head. It's like, you can quit or keep going. Both might still be fun, though.
Yeah, still might be fun.
Yeah, or you can keep going and not make it, or you can keep going and make it. Both might still be fun. I don't know. That's my
yeah.
Whatever your version of
making
it is.
Motivational quotes. Yeah,
new fucking platitudes.
Yep. But did you have like a moment, whether it was in class, I'm curious if it was in college when you saw that group that you were like, oh, I love doing this. A scene or a moment, a class or a show
where I thought,
where you felt that we're like, oh,
in it, either in it or watching it.
In it. Oh, I guess either. Either.
Ooh, man, Chicago last year.
Yeah.
Did you think I was gonna say that?
Shit, no, I didn't. I didn't.
Dude, IO Fest.
Yeah.
Everyone crushed.
Everyone.
Black Star had like at that point our best set yet.
I think it truly was.
Thank you. Yeah,
it truly.
Thank you, dude.
Y'all crushed it. Y'all crushed it in Chicago. Full room. Oh man, it was magic.
I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. Honestly, like I think I remember. You do shows sometimes. You're like, oh, I don't remember what happened. After that, I was like, I remember every part of this. I remember luckily someone filmed that set for us too, and I get to rewatch it and everything. And obviously, the casting director for Second City being there and being like, that was awesome. come to the show tomorrow. Like,
yes,
that was surreal.
Yeah, and for listeners, for a little more context, last year at Chicago's I.O. Fest at I.O. Theater, a few Atlanta teams got in.
Hell yeah.
Malik's on a team, Black Star, and the team I was on, Measure Island. Musical improv team. We were there and we all like got Airbnbs nearby each other, and we were just like going to watch improv all weekend at this festival. And oh man, it was just like such a blast. And it felt like this set, the Black Star set, like I guess I was watching Avatar earlier today.
Hell yeah.
It's like everyone entered like Avatar mode. You know, like was just glowing and shining and was just fucking
Korra and Kyoshi.
Yeah. Everyone was just shredding it. It was just like such a level of presence and listening and callbacks. Like everything was hitting. And then the Second City person, what it was like, Second City, what was their role?
I think she was a casting director there.
Casting director at Second City was in the audience and invited them to perform at Second City the following night.
Performing was a complete surprise.
Oh, just invited you to go at first
to the sketch show,
and then they asked you to play
the Chaos Theory of Everything, which I will say was one of the funniest live comedy like shows I've ever seen in my life.
Wow,
we were dying,
and that was the sketch review.
It was a sketch show.
Okay,
yeah. I was like, and I'm not trying to kiss ass or anything, but
I think
we were
that's
all
like,
thinking that that was holy shit. That was
I think at this point now, I think nowadays that's like their bread and butter now.
Chaos Theory of Everything,
or just like the sketch in general.
Oh, okay,
just the sketch over there. Yeah. So yeah, I.O. Fest was a blast. So that was the moment. So like you're like, oh shit, I do love this.
That's the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah,
for sure. Because I mean, it was just so, and you guys were in the audience there. You know, other people that did not know us at all. You know, in a new city, and yeah, we all just clicked, and it was so fun. I wonder if I can think of one that's in the city where I do it 99% of the time. Let's see. Oh, dude, the conservatory show, the grad show.
Yeah, which one?
The final one.
The final one.
Yeah. Or, not, I guess grad or whatever.
Well, yeah, what the showcase?
The showcase. Like, that was awesome. The games that Cole created.
Yeah, the Cole. Yes, that
cool
was so fun. That was so fun.
And then both long form narratives directed by Zach and everything. And like, I think we got like a standing ovation or whatever.
Yeah, it was a great show. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Anna Bernal Riley afterwards, she was like, that was a really good. You know, I was like, oh, all right, I'll take your word for it.
I loved our class. Yeah, just like through the ups and downs of that program and that year, just like, just criticisms aside, because it's a new program for Dad's Garage, so they're like still fleshing out what the curriculum is and like how to run it.
Yeah.
You know, the conservatory program. But like I loved our group and just getting like solid reps every week with the same group, the same committed group. Was so valuable. Was so good.
That's what I keep telling people. Like, we're like, what did you learn from the conservatory? And I was like, the best thing was just the reps.
That's it.
The reps with the folks.
That's what I say the same thing. People are like, what was conservatory? Just like all these bright-eyed new improvisers like, what was conservatory like? What did you learn?
5 things, mind map.
And then I'm like, I didn't really learn that much. But the reps are...
Outside of awesome. Save the Cat, I was like, I don't really...
Yeah, but you can't do that in a YouTube video. Just watch it in less time.
True. For a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And Scandal and stuff like that. But
I guess the dad specific stuff is fun. Yes. But then like you learn the dad specific stuff and then like when do you use it?
When you use it when you're with dad.
Yeah.
At dad's.
So yeah. So the reps were so good.
Reps was so good. Like feedback from folks that have been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah. And the homies made new friends.
New friends, truly.
Friends,
truly still hang out with a lot of conservatory folks. Those are some friendships and bonds that kind of just like, man, we're forged through just like fun times, fun memories and shows.
bombing exercises on a Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, I do not know how to do this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is tough.
Yeah, there were some tough days. There were some tough days. Or sitting together through those days where we don't do any exercises.
Oh my gosh, from 7 to 9:30.
Oh my god.
And you want to just listen to all this? Listen to us talk for a little bit and go to work tomorrow?
Yeah. So great. I loved our group. So conservatory. So out of conservatory, what do you got? Some goals now?
Background was a goal. The solo sketch was a goal to have some pretty good solo sketch stuff, and I think a lot of it will come through improv as well.
Oh yeah, like the more you do improv, the more inspiration for solo sketch stuff comes out. I mean, that's what
the better I can write it, I guess.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
That's what the sketch classes at Dad's Garage teach too. It's like improv to sketch at first is exactly level 1.
Yep,
is learning like the improv to sketch process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and I've seen some sets. Sometimes that jams. There's a gem in there, they're just like, oh shit, that could be a full sketch.
Well, what is each scene in a montage but a sketch?
Yeah,
you know,
right? It's an Yeah,
often has like, you know, whatever the beats, a callback maybe, and everything, and like and a button, like a premise. Or, oh, that's the first thing that made people laugh.
Yeah,
that's our thing. Let's heighten that a good 3, 4, 5, whatever times, and then maybe throw a little wrench in it, and then we'll cut it off.
Yeah, I mean, the road trip last night, actually, I don't know when this one's going to air, this episode, but last night we just had a huge road trip. Madeline had a road trip with Josh Rubin from Dropout.
Shout out
Josh
Rubin. Oh
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't finish it.
Madeline and Josh Rubin.
Everyone else that performed.
And everyone. It was such a great show.
Thanks.
Such a great show. And you saying that like each scene is essentially a sketch. There were so many great scenes last night that you're right. I'm just like, oh, that could have been a sketch. Like fleshed out. Like that's a solid sketch.
I think that's how, if I remember correctly, like SNL or Second City, like Steve Carell and all those folks were there. Like a lot of their solid sketches that they put in their sketch shows were from improv shows or like jams, whatever. Like that was great. Let's do that again, change some things up. Here's what worked, here's what didn't. So the next thing with improv for me is to use these skills that I've learned or honed or whatever and create things that last. Yeah. You know, improv, like each show, that's it. And even when it's recorded, it's gone. Even when it's recorded, sometimes you can't capture the magic of it because the beauty of like a Key and Peele sketch show or Dave Chappelle sketch show is like anything on TV is multiple camera angles, you know, production value and stuff like literally production value, but you don't really have that as much with improv. So it's not always as great as it would be if you just like, all right, take 2, take 3, take 3. Let's have a medium shot here or whatever, you know. I the next step is using these comedic skills, improv, and the connections and friends I made. And to make like stuff that lasts, maybe some social media content.
Yeah, something that lasts. Hell yeah. You are. Tell me the process of being on like the improv teams you're on.
The process?
Yeah, because you were on Basement Party.
Yeah.
And then now Black Star. Was there anything else?
Scheme comedy.
Scheme is new. New
Scheme's
one.
New. Very new.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I better not be forgetting something. That'd be messed up. I think that's it.
Yeah,
Black Star. I'm on Blackground too. But we talked.
And
Blackground,
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not an independent team.
Right.
That's
not an independent team. Yeah.
So the process of that. Black Stars.
How they got together and like what's it like being on a team? How does it?
Yeah. So Black Star is actually mad funny. It's like Jay Wara and I think Malik had started it, and like Jay had to ask me, he's like, "Yo, you want to be on it?" And at the time, it was like a year and a half into improv or whatever, and there was a couple other teams, the Frogs and something else.
The Frogs.
R.I.P. Very dead, but yeah, very good. But it was like that and like the Dynamic House team and stuff. Oh wow, I completely didn't even bring up the house team, but Dynamic House team. that was
too.
Cool too.
Add it to the list.
That too. And I was like, yeah, I got a lot of improv teams I'm on right now, bro. Sorry, like I'm trying to do other stuff. Or like
for Black Star.
Yeah, for Black. Yeah. And then I saw him and Malik, they opened for I guess it was 2 bears. And it was just 2 of them for 15 minutes and they crushed. And I was like, all right, bro. let me on the blast.
Well, yeah, sometimes that's what it is. It's like, oh wait, they're good.
Or whatever the fuck, you know.
Oh wait, this looks fun.
Yeah, exactly that. Well, it's, you know, you only have so much time. So
yes,
right,
I mean that's another struggle too. Is like juggling all the time between all the commitments you want to do.
And Black Star started, I think it was TC, and like he had hit up. It was like me, Fiona, Cole Nowacki, actually. Obviously, Fiona and Cole dipped at some point, and then, or pretty early on, and then JT, and then he's like, "Yo, I got Avery to join." I was like, "Hey," I was like, "From the Ensemble Dads?" I was like, "Does he have better shit to do than play with a bunch of rookies?" Yeah, I'm kidding, but like, I was like, "All right, cool." So yeah, and then Scheme was Cecil had hit me up. He's like, "Yo, Dad's doing a BYOT." This was like last fall or something like that. Do you want to come play with my homie Kesson, Turner, and Cosmo wasn't on at the time. And I was like, yeah, why not? Like, yeah, 15 minutes on a Wednesday, Tuesday at Dad's. And it was really fun. And from the moment I sat down with like Cecil, Kesson, and Turner right before the show, we were all just chopping it up mad. You know, it was like just good banter, silly time. So I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. And then we get on stage, do well too. I'm like, all right, love to be around these guys more.
Yeah.
And then they're like, let's produce a show. And let's also do like music and, you know, maybe some sketch and like just not only improv. So I was like,
the variety show.
The variety show. I was like, that's perfect. And they're like, let's do social media content too. So I was like, all right, this is exactly what I was looking for. Yeah. So
I didn't know about the social media content aspect.
We're filming some sketches.
Cool.
Yeah. We're filming. I don't. Do you call them sketches? I guess.
Yeah, I think they essentially are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
And what a great group. I mean, when you talk about vibes, right? Like fun vibes.
People keep saying that. I'm like, you guys haven't seen shit yet. You guys haven't seen Scheme yet.
Oh, we haven't seen Scheme, but we've hung out with Scheme when they're not performing. And they're a good time.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Scheme's a great time.
Yeah, I know. They're all
yeah, everyone's so great and funny and unique. Everyone brings such a unique sense of humor and then like the chemistry of it all.
Yeah, pretty like, because actually Turner and I were talking the other day. I was like, you remember meeting after a jam? I was like, oh yeah, I saw you Crush, and I was about to leave, and I was like, oh, I gotta say something to her. I gotta say, yo, you're mad funny. But she had went to the bathroom, and I was like, "Ow, shit! Now I gotta wait." So I waited kind of in the lobby in the bathroom. I was like, "Oh yeah, hey, great job. See you later."
Yeah, you waited just to pay the compliment.
Just to pay the compliment. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably shouldn't say it in a podcast too. Whatever, we're having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun. That's the honest truth.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And now we all know about that experience.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I gotta do something.
That's sweet. We said about encouraging words before, right?
Sure. Yeah,
how important that is. So not a big deal.
Thanks.
You wanted to get that off your chest and pay that compliment to that person.
Yes.
Say, hey, that was great. You performed well. That was
and I wasn't right outside the bath. I was in the. But I was like, oh, yes. I see what. Yeah. Okay.
That's a good clarification. Thanks for adding that, Malik. Yeah. Thanks for adding that.
2 feet next to the door. Oh, I'm just waiting on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Scheme, Black Star, Basement Party.
The Frogs, R.I.P.
The Frogs, R.I.P. But the current teams right now are what?
Oh, I forgot to say Fong's name. Fong is also in Basement Party and Sonia.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh, Sonia,
that's
the newest
problem
team.
With saying people's names and stuff. You're like, I don't want to. If I forget
That's
one guy,
okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's just a natural thing in podcasts.
Okay, cool.
I've listened to enough podcast episodes where people are naming people and then they're like, I'm going to forget.
Yeah.
This exact conversation happens
cool.
all the time in podcasts.
Right on.
Oh, yeah, but so I saw Sonia got added. This is the newest member, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It's hilarious.
Sonia's great. Great person. Great hang. Very funny.
Yeah.
We've only done one show with her so far, or two so far. But
who does the producing?
That's exactly. It was Kim, and then Kim got mad busy, and so no one else took up the mantle. So now we've not. I don't think we produced a show in like 2 years. We've just been asked.
That happens. Yeah. That happens. I mean, that's what Measure Island's going through right now too. Just like no one has the bandwidth to produce a show.
Was it Shayna that did it?
It was. We had a team.
Okay.
It was me, Shayna, and Fiona.
Oof.
So it was 3 people
Yep.
splitting the work. It used
Yep.
to be like booking, marketing, communication, rehearsal schedule. It was
All that
you know,
stuff.
all that
All the
nitty gritty,
production
boring stuff.
Yeah, mad boring, mad tedious, annoying.
Yeah,
Please take me back.
and then slowly people started dropping. Fiona had conflicts to deal with,
Directing stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, other creative stuff. So and then it was me and Shayna for a while, and then Shayna moved, and then it was just me, and then it was rough. And I, called a team meeting. I was like, "Yo, I can't do this. Like, I
can't be the sole producer.
Right.
of the show.
It's just like I'm having trouble. Like I'm doing like musical improv class stuff. I'm trying to like build this business.
Yep. I quit my job. I need money.
Exactly. And then I was like, well, can anyone else, have the bandwidth to produce? And no one did. So we're like, okay, no problem. Like we'll produce a show. Little hiatus. No big deal. And it happens.
Yep.
It happens. So we're on hiatus. But we do have a show coming up.
Shout out. When, where?
August. This episode will be out actually, so it will be an appropriate plug. It's Sunday, August 23rd, I think.
Nice.
7 p.m. Red Light Cafe.
Throw it in my. Oh, because Shayna's come back, right?
I think Shayna's flying back in. Yes, and that's also Sam's going away.
I knew there's. Damn,
it's a Sam's going because Sam's moving.
Dude, just opening my calendar. Farewell show for Sam. I already had it in there.
You already had it in there? Someone told you about it already.
I think it was Sam. Yeah.
Sick.
Sam.
There you go.
I'm just going to add it.
I love that. Yeah, so that's Sam's going away because he's moving to Chicago.
Darn.
So that was a key change slot.
Key change. He plays piano.
Yeah, yeah. So we had to call a key. We actually had to literally do a key change. Switch it to Measure Island. We're like, fuck that. We're gonna do a Measure Island and have Sam perform one more time with Measure Island before he moves. Yeah, producing shows, man.
Yeah, I've still not done it, and I don't know that I will. To be honest,
it takes a specific skill set, and not everyone has it or wants it, right?
I don't want to produce. I would love to. I'll do everything up to production.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'll help you out. Like everything up to.
Hey, yeah,
we got to produce a show. I was like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's tough.
No thanks.
Producing's tough, and especially in Atlanta, I feel like because if you don't produce, you don't play.
Yeah,
you don't play. So you got unless you're like pulled into rotating cast shows,
Yep.
But that's something I'm talking to a few people in the community about getting together, like some information, some guidance on how to produce a show, and eventually we'll get like a little free PDF downloadable on the link tree.
Yeah.
Just to like and post it.
That's nice.
So people can just download and like have some guidance on how to produce a show.
Because it is I'm guessing it's more than just posting on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we're talking about from the beginning of it, right? It's even like the concept of the show. What are we doing? What kind of show do we want to put on?
Who's going to be on it?
What's the format? Yeah, what's the run of show? Like, how do we want the show to be?
Yep.
What's the suggestion? Like, because even that's strategic if you want a successful show.
Honestly, yeah.
And then reaching out to venues. What venues are available for scheduling, and then reaching out to venues, possibly negotiating with venues, coordinating with the team on schedules. It's just like so much admin work. Yeah.
Please text back. Yeah. When can we please in the group chat? Please just acknowledge that you've read this event. Like, please, dog.
Yeah. And just like I love all the friendly nudges in different teams and shows. Like, hey y'all, just a friendly reminder. Please. And I could, whenever one gets posted, I hear the voice in my head. There's like, please.
I'm begging you,
please
bro.
Respond.
I'm begging you, man.
It's tough. Everyone's so busy.
Everyone's busy.
Well, not only is everyone busy, but everyone's also just like, I feel like stressed and dealing with life and personal stuff. And so, and totally valid for people to just want to like, I just want to play. I just want to show up and play.
I just want to show up and play.
I don't want to do any of the hard stuff.
I don't even want to text you back.
Don't talk to me. Yeah, I don't want to text you back. I just want to play. Just tell me when to show up. and do improv.
Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I will be there at 7:30 for call time or whatever.
And totally valid. Totally valid. I get that.
And a lot of people are like, that's not all they're doing is improv,
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Black
People
Star
got other
has
stuff
that
going
from
on.
pretty heavy. Like JT does his music, Malik does a lot of other like screenwriting stuff like that. Like TC's, I don't want to say, people are doing other stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, the cool part about improv is that you just show up. And so when you're asking me to do other stuff for it, it's like, yo, come on, man. Like, what are you talking about? Well, I don't even want to read these 4 sentences. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Because if that's true up to an extent. Because if the format you've all agreed with each other is like, let's just show up and have fun.
Yeah.
Cool, you can do that. We don't need rehearsal.
Just do that.
Cool. But if you're talking about a show that's it's a vision of yours that is going to elevate improv in the community, a unique show that you want to make sure it's executed properly and well, and it's a good show for the audience.
We want this to be a full ass production.
Yeah. Then maybe you need some rehearsals. You got to schedule some rehearsals and figure it out and talk about it.
Even just like some Zoom meetings or whatever. Or let's get some FaceTime and just literally just talk to each other about what's going on. But yeah, I mean, when you got a bunch of people that are doing a bunch of stuff, it's hard. Yeah, and at the same time, you want everyone to pursue their stuff. Oh, for sure.
We want everyone to pursue their creative endeavors.
Yep.
Do you like jams?
Hell yeah! Shout out to Onward Jam that Brett passed down to Joseph, me, Margot, and Nathan, and then all of us are now no longer hosting it.
Yeah, but now there's a new group.
There's a new group.
It just keeps getting passed.
It just keeps getting passed down. Exactly.
Now it's Will, Austin,
Rachel.
Davey, Rachel.
Davey's part of it? Davey hosts?
Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe I missed it. Yeah.
He was like a pseudo legendary, like in Pokemon. It's like,
okay.
Did you play Pokemon?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm playing Leaf Green right now
on the Switch.
The re-release.
Nice. Is it? My homie tells me it's pretty good.
It's the same.
It's
the same. I bought it and I was like, why did I do this? Why did I do this?
$15 though, right?
I could have just downloaded a ROM and played on my phone
for free.
Yeah.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, my boy Ben was like, yo, you gotta get Fire Red or Leaf Green, bro. You gotta get it. I was like, I mean, it's fun because it looks better, maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
A little nostalgia.
A little just nostalgia or just reminiscing or whatever.
Yeah, it's still
of the childhood days.
Still Pokemon. What'd you ask before that?
Let's see. Jams.
Oh, yeah. I've not been...
Onward.
I stopped hosting Onward or stopped helping host Onward. And since then, I've been back, maybe 2 or 3 times when there's like a show, like I'm in a road trip or something like that and I want to get a rep in or something.
Yeah.
Beforehand. So just knock the rust off or just community or all that stuff. And I've not done a dad's jam since... maybe at some point last year, just started taking like acting classes or whatever, and something that just took up the time on Tuesdays. But actually, what's so funny? I think, Cosmos and Scheme, right? And when I met them, dude, I'm pretty sure it was after a jam at Dad's where I did all, it was okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And that's how I felt during it, afterwards. And
yeah, you were in the middle of it and you're like, this is okay. In the middle of the scene, you're like talking to your scene partner, and in your head, you're like, this is an okay scene.
Literally in my head.
This is fine.
This is...
the little dog meme, the dog drinking coffee and everything's on fire. Like,
this is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. Yeah. I'm going to say this before I forget.
Yeah.
There's been like 2 times, like once or twice, a bit like at a jam or like, in a scene, and it hasn't been going well. Mm-hmm. And my knees almost gave out on me. Wow. What a weird reaction, right? What a weird
because that's like a physical reaction of like, was it stress in the moment or anxiety or something?
Anxiety, all that stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm like, because it was like, it wasn't going that well. And I was like, this was like maybe 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
But yeah. And now like if it happens, like my left hand will go numb.
Ooh.
It's so weird. Start to sweat a little bit.
Wow. Nerves,
I don't know if you have any
nervous,
weird
nerves. I mean, I'm a big sweater. I sweat anyway. I run hot, so like especially if I get on stage and under the stage lights, I am dripping. I'm a drippy boy. I'd just be tripping. Yeah.
What was it? Why did I bring that up?
We were talking about jams, and then how you were able with Cosma,
yes,
and you were in a scene, and you were like, "This is okay.
This is okay." Yeah. Cosma wasn't in the scene, but I think it was like I was after the jam. It was like 5 of us talking. I don't know who else was there, but Cosma was like, "You did great. You did great." They came to me like, "You all right?"
The honesty.
You're like, "You all right?" But that's like we're cooler now. Yeah. But like at that time, it was at most acquaintance.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You're exactly right."
That's why she's incredible. That's why she's an incredible person.
Yeah.
Because the no filter and just like completely honest and authentic.
Yep.
Unapologetically themselves.
And it wasn't rude.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Well, I guess I didn't perceive it as rude. I'm sure someone
could have perceived it as rude. But yeah.
But I mean, that's art though. It's like, but it's also like, I don't know. You did sports and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So you've been in the film room or whatever.
Yep.
Like, and it's like you, the coaches, and the whole team, and they're replaying like your mistake. And and they're just saying what you did wrong. Now, some coaches are assholes about it. Some are nicer, but it's like, hey, dude, you let them inside, and you shouldn't have. Like, you gave up your inside leverage, and you shouldn't have. And now they scored a touchdown, and we lost.
Damn.
But But that's sometimes how you have to give feedback for stuff like art or like notes. Maybe not necessarily. Like, I don't know that you can do that. We've been around anyone who ruined a whole show by doing a move, but it's like I don't know. Does Madeline do that? Sometimes you guys talk debrief or something like that. We
debrief typically not night of a show.
Yeah,
we typically like have a time to decompress.
Yeah,
and then we'll circle back and do. And we used to do that at rehersal.
Gotcha.
Talk about the last show.
Gotcha. Do you find it hard sometimes?
Oh yeah.
Say like this move was. It was hard to understand, or it kind of didn't really bridge anything, or
a lot of defensiveness. A lot of defensive comes up, and it's hard to give each other notes as a team
for sure.
Which is why we eventually brought on a coach, which helped a ton.
There you go.
Highly recommend any teams out there, third party, unbiased, just someone who's there just looking for the success of the team that you hire and pay to do that for you. Mm-hmm. Because noting each other is tough.
It is tough.
We never found a really successful way to do it.
Really? No anonymous, like you write it down.
No,
maybe a anonymous.
No. Because our approach was like just give honest notes out loud to each other.
Got you.
Right in transparency, like we all hear it and see it or whatever, and they can give feedback. Was our approach. And it worked okay sometimes, but it just didn't feel good. Even like to communicate, like, hey, that move, like it didn't click, like I didn't understand that, or like, hey, I felt this way, I didn't feel supported in this. It's hard. It's vulnerable to communicate.
It is. I mean,
and then also hard when it's not received well.
Exactly.
So y'all just get a coach. All that to say, get a coach.
Alleviate yourself of the responsibility.
Just hire a coach. It's worth it. For the longevity and health of your team.
Nice. I think, we got Brett once to coach us with Black Star, but it was because me and Malik were doing a 2-prop. So that's because of coaching, because Brett does that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I haven't really had that much outside coaching. Basement party, we've had a couple times at least once where like a show was filmed and then we all watched it together and I talked about, and I'm pretty sure it went pretty well, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it's hard. Especially when it's subjective. You know what I mean? That's comedy.
Oh, sure, that's comedy.
It's subjective. Like sports and stuff. It's like you got beat because of this.
Yes,
it's straight physics, or like you did the wrong play objectively because we told you to run a post, you ran a curl.
That makes it harder when it's subjective. Yeah.
Right.
Because you're just communicating, I felt this way about this thing, and someone else could just be like, well, I didn't feel that way. I thought about it this other way.
And it's like, okay, well, sorry.
That's the note. Okay. That's done. We're done here. Done. Let's move on. Moving on now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tough. What
are you going to do?
Get a coach.
That's what you're going to do. Easy.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, that's something that Atlanta doesn't have is a big coaching environment. All the other major cities, LA, Chicago, New York,
Do they really?
all have huge. Every team has a coach.
Damn.
Every team has a coach, and sometimes the theaters facilitate in getting a coach for
So an
a
independent team, or really? Or
Yeah.
all right.
because
That's cool as hell.
because there's something in the major cities. What they do, I don't want to speak for every theater. I just from the like forums and like Improv, Reddit. I know that a lot of theaters still do what's called team dues, and this is like paying in to be on a team that performs at the theater. And this could ranges depending on the theater and team, $20 a month, $50 a month, whatever the cost is for
Pretty
each
affordable.
player on a team.
I like it.
That money goes to pay the coach that helps you get better. And you play for the theater. You're on the house team for the theater.
Mhm.
You know, so there's no like paying to rent the venue or whatever.
Yeah.
But some indie teams do that too, to pay the rent for venues, to pay for a coach. So all that stuff, and especially if you want to be on a committed team, it's another way to do it. Okay, if you're paying $50 a month to be on this team,
You're probably gonna
go to rehearsal. You're probably gonna respond to messages. You're probably gonna respond more. Get to rehearsal and
I didn't know that. That's okay.
Yeah, we don't have that here in Atlanta at the moment. Yeah, if I had a musical improv school, like a physical location, I would want to do house teams at some point.
Is that is that a goal?
That's a goal.
Nice.
That's a goal. But physical space is tough. Finding a physical space is expensive and tough.
Yeah.
So that's just like dream right now, just like long-term dream.
Nice. Any rich people out there? Any
rich people out there?
Maybe
What's
your
up?
Family.
You'll get free musical improv
please.
classes.
That'd be cool. You buy a little spot for us. You know what I'm saying?
But if I did, I'd want to do house teams.
Yeah.
And I would introduce a short dues thing because I would produce the shows for the house teams. I would help with marketing. They could show up for rehearsal and to play. I'm producing the show. You show up to the show. You don't have to worry about booking.
They're getting something out of the money that they're putting in.
Exactly. The cost that you're paying goes to stuff.
Yes. It's not
that
just
you can
like,
feel.
give me the money.
It's not just give me the money. It's and I feel like with theaters did that more here, I feel like we'd see more teams too. Because there'd be less barrier. We're talking about producing how hard it is.
Reduce all the friction.
Reduce the friction.
Reduce as much friction as you can. Yeah. Say, all right, we have a team. We're paying $50.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. And get people be good enough for people to come to our shows and tell them to come to our shows. Yep.
So just a thought, just a little daydream. That's just a long-term goal. I just want to get my students on stage more too. Just want to get more musical improv in the city. Gotcha.
This is musical jam tonight, right?
Yeah. Yeah. After this podcast,
not when this podcast comes out, but
not when this. Yeah.
If you're listening to this, whenever you listen to it,
whenever you listen to this,
may not be an improv
just know that
musical jam tonight.
you just know that tonight is not your tonight. This is our tonight in this moment. In this moment of the podcast,
it could be a musical jam when you're listening to it. That night,
whoa,
but it is not.
Holy
but
shit!
It's not for sure.
It could be, but we don't know.
We don't know to save ourselves from.
Wait,
being
maybe I should
sued.
plan the release of this episode for a future musical improv jam.
Shit, maybe you should.
Night. Okay.
We didn't do much musical, but just based on this last 30 seconds, maybe
maybe. I'm hosting a musical improv jam tonight at Dad's Garage.
Shout out. What time?
Sign up start at 7. Jam's at 8 though. We got time. We're gonna wrap up shortly. I'm gonna ask you a few what we call your hot seat questions. You're gonna enter the hot seat.
Honestly, hell yeah. I'm excited.
There's a little jingle that goes with the hot seat section.
Oh shit.
Hot seat with Malik.
Sorry, I hit the.
Yeah, I gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Hot seat with Malik.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
It's a terrible time for me to.
Go ahead. Bang on the table. I was trying to express myself.
I was trying to snap, give you a little backup. Yeah, I just fucked it up.
All good. Okay, classic. Malik, do you have any go-to physicality and miming when you go into a scene?
Ooh, like a go-to a character or whatever. Or
go-to character.
Physical
miming, but that's the next question though. Is a go-to character? Yeah,
it's probably pretty classic, but I like like a crooked, hunched over older person.
Okay.
With like,
I have seen you do that so many times.
Yeah.
That's one of your go-tos. Is a hunched over. And you've gotten so good at it. It's just been getting better and better. You're hunched over old guy. Yeah.
Yep.
But what about your do you have a favorite like miming? Like if you're in a scene
Object work?
Object work. Yeah.
I'm terrible at it. You're very good at it. It's fun
Appreciate
to watch.
it.
No, I do not, because I'm bad at it. I guess I don't like.
Well, okay, let me change
I don't
the
take
question.
my time with it.
Yeah.
Even like
you
talking,
do it.
I talk too fast.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah.
It's fast. It's fast and sloppy, probably.
Exactly.
You're spilling the coffee everywhere.
Exactly.
This coffee's everywhere, and now all I'm seeing is coffee all over your hands and the ground. Yeah.
I will say I do think I did a pretty good job of the object work at that show at the Red Light, the Big Dog Festival.
Yeah.
When I was like, let me get a Hot Pocket as I was getting broken up with.
Oh, yes.
I was like, in the moment, I was like, this is pretty good object work.
That was good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was good.
Appreciate it.
That was a great scene also, by the way. That was one of my favorites of the night. That was fantastic.
Thank you. Shout out Maria.
Shout out Maria. Okay, so physicality. And then the last hot seat question is right here on my notes. Oh, what advice would you give for new improvisers just joining the scene?
Damn.
Ooh.
I'm taking my time with this.
Yeah,
one.
take your time. Yeah, we'll edit out the pod. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What advice?
Well, Matt will edit.
New improviser.
Matt will edit out the pause. Yeah.
Yes.
I won't.
This is something I still struggle with, but having a want in the scene, or before I get on stage, or before I join the scene, what are you wanting to do other than the joke itself?
Yeah.
Because dude, the first time I ever did like long form was I think Drew's show called Elevator Pitch, where he does like a full improvised 2-act play. And as I was walking up to it, this is still within my first year doing improv, I see mom and dad, Hannah and Anna, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right outside the theater. And I was nervous. I was like, yo, you guys do long form and you guys are incredible. Well, those are also two people that were like, whose feedback meant a lot to me. I was like, what should I not do for this like first time doing long form? They're like, don't go out there with a joke as a character. Like, don't do a joke immediately. And the first thing I did was a joke.
Wow.
I was a parrot, and I was like talking, wah, wah. And I had to be that for the play, because that's who my character was.
That's the choice you made.
That's the choice I made. And then like 10 or 15 minutes later, I was like, I'm not doing it. I on stage, I was like, I'm not talking like that anymore.
Yeah.
And it was not well received.
Because you have to drop it. Because you made that choice and you're like, oh shit. I got to be this parrot that doesn't talk for the show.
Yes.
Because it was narrative, right?
Yes. It was narrative. Yes. So I guess for a new improviser, I'd say think past the joke you're trying to make.
That's a beautiful start. And for new improvisers, that's tough sometimes. Because a lot of new improvisers come in and they're like, oh, this is comedy. I'm supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
And then they're forcing jokes a lot of the time.
And when you're forcing a joke, it's
Yeah.
It's not that funny.
Yeah.
And
let it come out naturally.
Yeah. The cliche thing is have fun, but I do agree with it. But it's like, what comes first? The audience enjoying the show,
mm-hmm.
or the fun you're having on stage? It's like a chicken for the egg thing. You know?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So many times,
yes.
it's like, that show was so fun. We were all having so much fun out there. But it's like, yeah, because we did something that was well received by the audience, and we kept doing it. I think if we went ahead and had fun and it wasn't well received by the audience, it wouldn't be that fun. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I think so too.
I
think that makes sense, because if you're having fun on stage, if you're on the same page, you're connected with your scene partners, and you're having a blast, 9 times out of 10, that audience is also having fun.
9 times they are also enjoying
There's
it.
a high probability that audience is also having fun. I think maybe that's a way to fight against that gray zone or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Because so many people I've heard so many times it was like, I've done shows or whatever, or we were having fun, but the audience wasn't really feeling it, which can happen. But I've not done. That's never happened for me.
I haven't felt that either.
Yeah.
Where I had fun because I feel like I can always feel.
This sucks.
If this, I feel like we're like, wait, this isn't hitting. This set's not. And sometimes the whole team after a show will be like, all right, well, we did a show.
We did it.
Congrats. We got another one in. You want to go to get some food?
We got to wrap in. That was it. It happens. We're going to bomb again at some point. We're going to have a mid-show, but yeah. So I would say, think past the joke you're trying to make, because that's a problem that I used to have or still have sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you recognize someone made a joke and you're free to swipe the scene, because it's helping everyone out. It's helping everyone out of like, I guess you don't really know what everyone was intending, but some buttons, you come in as a little walk on or whatever, blah, blah. It's like, all right, that was the thing. Please cut it, because that's probably what they were intending. That was the intention.
That was the joke. That could be the button.
That was the button.
Swipe it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But to save yourself, think past the joke you're trying to make.
Yeah. I love that one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And you can self-swipe if you want. Don't do it all the time.
Don't do it all the time. Yeah. If you're in a bad situation and you need to get out of it, also. But always protect yourself. Just protect yourself.
Actually.
Yeah, go for it.
That's something I realized I used to do a lot. Was I go in, make a joke, and then I self-swipe. And Cole Wadsworth called me out on it.
He would, of course. We probably told you like because you're copping out kind of thing, or like you're escaping,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He's like,
yeah. Because I will say it is a valuable skill to sit in it for a moment, a rough scene, see if you can get out of it. Sometimes you can.
Sometimes you can.
Sometimes you can save it.
It's like it might be a rough 30 seconds.
It could be a rough,
a
few seconds,
nothing, and then all right, here we go.
And then you find it.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens, but if it takes too long. Someone else. That's what the people on the side are supposed to be doing too.
Please save us.
Yeah, to save you guys. Anything else on your mind or heart that you want to share with the Atlanta improv community?
Thanks for doing this, man.
Appreciate it.
This rocks. Yeah,
this is cool.
Love you.
I love you too, man. I love you too, Malik. I love you very much.
Love the listeners. Shout out to Atlanta Improv. Honestly, changed my life in a super positive way. Madeline Evans for sure. Church of Madeline Evans.
Church of Madeline Evans.
Disciple for sure.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to a lot of my senseis, Avery, you, Brett. Sorry if I'm forgetting anyone else, but those are for the early days, folks.
For sure.
I was like, I'm forever better because of y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out to Conservatory. Shout out Dynamic House Team. Shout out Black Star.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Basement Party. Shout out Scheme.
Yeah.
I'm just shouting out. Shout out RIP Frogs. Shout out IO Fest. Shout out hold up. Second City. Shout out UCB Festival.
Shout out SNL.
Shout out SNL. Shout out Pistol Spam. Yeah. Let's see. Shout out what was Allison's team with like Alex and Anna and stuff like that.
With Alex and Anna?
And Sean Baptiste and JT and Ricky. R.I.P. Ricky, I love you. Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot on the tip
what
of my
is their
tongue.
name? Oh no.
It's okay, but shout out them.
Shout out them. Shout out that team for sure. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but shout out to you, listener. Shout out to my parents.
Oh, beautiful.
Shout out to my siblings.
Yeah.
Shout out to anyone I've ever loved or love. It's a weird ending. No?
I don't think so. I think it's a very loving ending. I don't think it's a weird ending. Now you made it weird.
Okay,
now you made it weird because you said it's weird. How could you were just having the most loving ending of all the podcasts? You're just like, shout out here. Love you. So thankful. So grateful. And then at the end you're like, that was weird.
Insecurity.
What? Yeah, right. No, that was great. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thanks. So much gratefulness that you're expressing.
Honestly,
and love for the community and people. I love that. This community is fantastic. And I'm so grateful and honored and privileged to have you a part of it.
Thanks, man. Likewise. You making this and cementing some of these conversations is going to, it has, and it will continue to hold a great place in folks' heart. Especially,
I think so too.
Especially folks that are going to getting into improv, you know, be like, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's so, like we just said, there's so many beautiful people here.
Mm-hmm.
And I love an improv podcast I've listened to for years. And I hear all these stars in all these other cities.
Is it Improv
celebrities?
Is it Improv is Dead? What
No, not even that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, also.
Okay, I got you.
And some other interview ones, based improv stuff. And I want to hear Atlanta folks. I want to hear Atlanta folks on there. There's so much talent here. Much talent here, and the improv scene is growing.
Get them out there.
Yeah,
get
them out there.
Oh, yeah, it is growing. Invest heavily in this podcast right now.
Yes. If you're wealthy, invest in improv. Please.
No, I mean in this podcast.
In this podcast too. That too.
Before it goes public.
Oh, we're gonna go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Before we IPO.
Yeah. Before we IPO. Yeah. You're gonna invest heavily in this because the listener.
We're going to Wall Street
sometime.
Yeah. We're going to Wall Street because that's what podcasts do.
That's what they do.
That's very common for podcasts.
We're gonna be
a public entity.
The opposite of the JRE.
Yeah. Well, Malik, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. And thank you everyone for listening to another episode of the Joy of Improv podcast. I've been Joel Camargo.
I've been Malik Whitfield.
Thank you. See you on the next one. Bye.
Goodbye.
We're not cutting that list of the voice. We're not cutting it.
Damn it.
That's staying in there. See you, everybody. Later. I want to say thank you to Matt Isaacs. Thank you so much, Matt, for editing these episodes. Matt is a talented and kind member of the Atlanta improv community. If anyone out there has any audio editing or song mixing needs, please reach out to me at joel@thejoyofimprov.com. I'll connect you with Matt and get you on your way to getting some clean, fresh audio. If you're enjoying the podcast and you want to support and keep this podcast going, you can support in one of two ways. You can leave a 5-star review, and if you do, please leave an improv topic that you want us to discuss, or perhaps a question for a future guest. Another way to support the podcast is to give a monetary contribution on our Ko-Fi page. Anything helps. $1, $5 does not matter. Anything helps in keeping the podcast going. You can find the link to contribute in our Instagram or in the link in the episode description. Thank you so much for listening. It means so much that you're here. See you next time, and scene.